Damn it. Good morning, Hot Fire Bulldog and Cyprian. All right, so that's cut. Something like that. There we go. Okay. I need to open some emails. Ho, chat. What an email to open. Look at that. Let's freaking go. Hell yeah. See y'all in Berlin. Let's freaking go. Okay. I need to respond to some emails quick before we get started here. Oh, nice. I donated to the Zig Software Foundation the other day and it's a write-off. Hell yeah. What up, Costa? Did you just see the email I had up? Sweet. Okay, I need to adjust my keyboard here. I'm gonna make it flat per the recommendation of the CEO from ZSA, because I've been having some wrist pain with my Moonlander. Here, I'll put it on screen while I adjust my keyboard. I'll bring it back over. Boom. So we're gonna take my keyboard and make it flat again. Okay, let's get that and loosen this one. So I now have 3 conference talks I need to write by September. Yikes. All right, so that's flat. Let's tighten that up. Let's see here. I did sleep reasonably well, Bulldog. Actually, you know what? I overslept, which is why I'm so freaking late. Which is probably good, because when I oversleep, that's normally my body telling me I need it. All right, so that side's flat. Let me flatten this side. Dang, I really tightened this up. Project bucket list is what we're working on today again. Well, actually, I want to fix my stream stuff, and then we're going to project bucket list. I got some actionable stuff from the client. I have a big meeting with the client next Wednesday where we're gonna plan out a bunch of work. So we'll have a bunch of new stuff to do, especially the CSV parsing. I didn't want to start on the CSV parsing because I don't fully understand the spreadsheets yet, and it would just be kind of in vain to do all that work right now. All right, let's try rocking this thing flat. God, my fine motor skills are so bad. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see how I do typing on this keyboard flat. Let's see, let's go to monkey type, see how bad I am. This is still the Moonlander. I've been having some wrist pain that I'm not sure if it's related to the keyboard or how I move my mouse. So I reached out and the CEO sent me like a video and some recommendations to try. So we're gonna try that. All right, let's see if I can get comfortable here. All right. Trying to figure out how this feels comfortable flat.
Functions describe the world.
It's a little weird. I don't have the angles great at the second. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna angle this thing. Hold on, let me put this Allen key away. All right, so he sent me a video. I don't want to open that. Something like this. Let's see if we can do this again. Not bad. Not bad. I think we can rock with this. Cheers. All right, let's see if we can fix. Let's see if we can fix this freaking thing. So if somebody request a song and see if it's still broken? Oh, I have it running down here. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's up, Dylan? Good morning. Caught your stream yesterday. Ended up binging the Knicks at Night series. Great stuff. Awesome. Glad you digged it, Tyler. All right, what the hell was that? What? I have a suspicion that somebody suggested a good point yesterday. I don't know why this machine is running though. This should be stopped. Hopefully that just stays stopped. No, it's restarting. All right, I have to fix that. That's definitely part of the problem. So let's go to our fly toml. Oh, that should be good actually. Fly deploy. All right, we'll take care of that. All right, so how do we debug this, right? So I know we're going wrong somewhere in the song request subscriber, right? I believe where we are having an issue is, let's see. I believe it's this bit right here. I think this is where we're having an error. So what happens? You should swallow the error. Try catch error. Oh, it does return a new error. All right, let's take this machine down. This should be able to stop now without restarting. Yeah, okay, that instance is down. So we run this, bun start. Okay. Eagle, can you try redeeming that song again? I want to stop or we should increase the time of the synchronization to, all right, let me check, review request queue.
Speaks the gospel of the camel. I
Okay,
speak the
I don't
gospel of
think
the dunes. The sand is in my veins. Come ride a camel with me today.
Okay. Thank you, Badger. Your song still got queued though. If we go look at Spotify, your song's still queued right there. Assuming that's the song you just requested. Something's weird with the Twitch redemption stuff. Let me go update. I want to decrease the frequency at which this thing is running right here. I don't remember where I do this. Where is the time? Schedule, 5 seconds. Let's make this 60. Or like at least, yeah, let's make it 60 seconds. So it only goes once a minute. And then let's restart the server. Okay, that will give us some breathing room. Let me go grab a song. Share, copy song link. What up, Fubar? Okay, so here's our error. From our song request subscriber, we get a parse error. JSON parse error. Original line, original column. That's not super helpful. So we're in, let's go to that file. So it's going to be song subscribers, song request. So it's going to be this one. I wonder if we're failing here. Why don't you have 1080p on stream? I wanted to ask this a long time ago. What is my resolution at? Isn't okay. Is 1440p a problem? I feel it isn't 1440p preferable? Not for what is the impact on y'all? Because my monitor resolution is 1440p and I just stream at my monitor resolution. Can I set it up to do both? Is that a setting that I have? We can see the dog hair on your floor. I mean, if I have to live with it, so do you guys. So you guys can set it to 1080 on your own, though. Is that what you're saying, Purplish? Something super cool happens when I show the public stream key. So would this be... And that's because... That's probably because of the resolution, huh? Medicated... I don't know what I have to do. Do I change this setting here? I mean, I can't change it while I'm live. Feels like this is probably the what we want to do right here, huh? My sweet Lithonia. I'll try changing that tomorrow before I go live and see if that makes a difference. All right. So it seems like it feels like this is where we're getting an error. But we don't do any song ID. That's a URL. There's no JSON parsing in here. Yeah, I had no idea this was a problem for you guys. If I would have known that, I would have taken care of, I would have tried to fix this a long time ago. I'll fuck around with it tomorrow morning. Okay, while we're talking about the quality of my stream, is there anything else that we should change while I'm in settings and changing around stuff? Syntax. I wonder if this is where we're getting an error. I bet this is where we're getting our error. Font size in general is not great? Okay, that's good to know. I used to bump that up. Yeah, I mean, let's make a list of things to improve. Oh, we got like a nice little... Yeah, never. I would much prefer you guys critique the stream quality, so I know, because it's hard to know on my end, because I never get to watch myself and stuff. I never watch my VODs back, and I'd rather make an enjoyable stream for y'all than not. Let's see if that's wrong. It's possible this is failing here. So let's add some logging here, and let's make this a function that returns not enough male models. The stream only has one. Yeah, Ender. We'll work on that. Davey, you're gonna have to come swing by. We need another male model. All right. The spinning disc cover is too distracting. Input display is not great, but if you didn't write that program, you probably can't tune it to work. Oh, the keyboard one? So let's do that, and we're gonna return this. We'll say const track. Okay, equal that, and this is gonna be a promise, right? Yeah, let's say we're gonna await this. We'll say this is async, and then we'll say await. We should probably do a little try catch piece here. Do that. Come down here, add a catch, throw in an error, take that, and we'll say console.error, and then we'll say error in client.tracks.get, and this will be error. We'll make that a string. Do that, and then we'll rethrow the error. And otherwise, we'll return the track. Okay, so we have logging there. It's possible that this is going wrong too. So I guess we should do the same thing, right? Just for debugging purposes. Let's just say result, I guess. That's async. This needs to be an await. So we have a result. That's a void. Does that really return void? I guess it does. Did everyone see the... You haven't banned the throw keyword yet? I have not. I need to. The good news is we're inside of a try catch from effect, so it's okay-ish. And I'm trying to debug this really weird error I'm having. All right, so that should be a good bit of logging here. Oh, we want to rethrow that error. Throw error. All right, let's restart this server. Bun start. Okay, we're restarted. All right, does somebody want to request a song and we'll check the logs here? Summer. All right. Error in client.player.add item to playback queue. I wonder if the API changed. Because I'm vendoring the Spotify client right now. I bet they changed what this endpoint returns. Yeah, I bet Spotify pushed an update to their API, and because we're vendoring, it broke. Okay, that is a good hint. Morning absinthe. Absinthe. So, given that that's probably what's happening, how do we fix this? Because we're vendored at the top level up here. I wonder if I can try to let's go look at the GitHub. I'm trying to remember what all we changed in our fork. Happy hump day, Rohan. Sync fork. Add item to playback queue. Well, there's no new releases, so what the fuck? Add item to queue. Let me go update my tokens real quick. I wonder if they... Eagle, do you know if something changed with the add item to queue endpoint? If you're still around? Environment, manage environments. Spotify client ID, that's still accurate, that's still accurate. I have no idea if these are accurate. That will be in my folder, do not open on stream. So let's add those. Manage environments. Access token is yank in there. Go ahead and replace that. Okay, that looks good. And then my access token. And we'll put that in there. That looks good. All right, let's close out of this. All right, I think I can unblur. Yeah, there we go. So we should be able to get currently playing. Let's see if we can get that. We get that. And if we do add item to queue. Ryder, it is currently down right now. But actually, we'll try using the song you just sent. So you sent, let me copy that. And let me throw that into a notepad. Let me make a scratch quick. Paste that in, and I want to grab the... Can I make that remove link? There we go. Yeah. We want from there to there. So let's grab that. And it'll be this bit there. Invalid track URI. Because I need another A here. Okay, so we got that. Is this the response? It just like gives me... Okay, well that queued the song up. Wait, why can't I see my responses? There we go. So if we look, this is the currently playing. And then the queue. All the same. I'm assuming that's what you requested, Ryder. Yeah, okay. So all of our pieces here seem to be working. So let's start the server again. All right, we actually should probably go add some logging in the Spotify web. It's going to be in, let's go to source. It's going to be in serialization. Or let's start from the top level because I don't know how this project works anymore. What was that API testing app? This is Yak. This is by the guy that made Insomnia. He started a new one since he sold Insomnia. It'll be yak.app. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's really, really good. And he's super receptive to feedback. Like if you have a feature request or a bug or something, like he'll generally fix it like within a day or two. Like super stellar. I love Yak. It's very good. All right, so we want to go to our, what endpoint do we think this is? This is going to be a, we need to add the queue. So it's probably the player endpoints if I had to guess. Currently playing track, transfer playback, start playback, skip, set playback volume, add right here. So let's come in here and we're gonna wrap this in a try catch since we control this and we forked. So let's move these up there. That's good. We'll say, let's just say console error and we'll say error in Spotify client. And then we'll just log this for now. Keep it simple, right? String error, and then we'll rethrow the error. Let's just do like a console.log, and we'll say params for add item to playback queue, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do a little JSON.stringify params null 2. Let me make sure this isn't going to log one of my tokens. No, it's not. I stopped using Insomnia because they, like, once it got sold to Kong, they started adding a bunch of stuff and changing things, and it just got bloated and hard to use, and yeah. All right, so let's try restarting again. Yeah, and I'd rather support, like, I've talked with the developer on Twitter a couple times, and he's a really good dude. So I like supporting him because I'm a huge fan of his work. Copy song link. Let me request a song. All right. Oh, we forgot to build. I'm dumb. Let's go ahead to, we need to change into vendor. And we need to run bun run build. Cat package. What am I? There we go. All right, I'm assuming that rebuilt. I can't really see that message. Let's get node in. Nix. Why can't I get my Nix? Shell Nix. Yeah, that's what we want right there. I don't know what danielhacks.se is. Oh yeah, the point redemptions are down. I'll make sure you guys get your points redeemed right now. Sorry, I have the server down. I should have disabled them. Review request queue. Let me go reject all. There, everyone should have their points back. It'll come back up in a second. Wow, I did not mean to pin that. How do I unpin that? Unpin this message. I'm struggling right now. What is this doing? Okay, let's try that actually. Let's change back into vendor, into Spotify, and now let's try running that Nix. That should go faster this time, hopefully. Go, I feel it. What's your favorite NBA franchise? I don't watch basketball. NPM run build of the city. The city at the man. Why is this having such a problem right now? Remove dash RF node modules. Oh, do we not even have node modules in here? I guess not. BMI. That's probably a problem. NHL is greater than the NBA. I buy that. Oh my god. Where are we getting bun types from? Why can I not build this freaking library? There should be nothing to do with bun in here. It's like going up. I don't want it to like... There we go. That was stupid. It was like searching recursively upwards. Alright, so we're started. Let me grab a song link. What do we want to listen to? Listen to this one. All right. So that just came from our client right there. Error in Spotify
It's the
client.
gospel of the camel. I speak the gospel of the dunes. The sand is in my veins. Come ride a camel with me today.
Unexpected identifier. Oh my god, I know what's happening. They changed, look at this. When we get the add item to queue, we get back text, not JSON. I bet... Did they note that in the docs? Eagle, if you're still around, there might be a bug. Where the hell, which one is it? No, it's not that one. Well, this works. Spotify developer docs. God, I swear if this is it. Player, add items to playback queue. Response sample, empty response. Can we get a, let's see here, Wayback Machine. Are we... Just Wayback Machine, the Wayback Machine? I guess. RIP? Accept header. We can try that. Well, here's the headers we get back from that. But this is the response headers. Oh, either way, they broke this, right? Let's see if they, I bet we can patch this ourselves quick. Let's confirm that this is actually the problem. Whoops. So it's going to be an SB and player endpoints. We can minimize that. So once it comes back from add item to playback queue, let's see here. That comes into here. Player. New player endpoint. Make request. Result. This.sdk. I bet we could. The easier way to do this would be to come down here and just like return like an empty string or something. Right? That would be an empty string's valid JSON. No. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's try that. So change directory into vendor. Yep. We're going to do an npm run build again. It's probably going to bitch because it's going to search upwards. So fucking annoying. Okay. Okay. And now let's request another song. Maybe it happened. It's gonna have to happen inside post request then. This.api make request. So it's got to be in maybe this function. That's a type. Where does SDK config come from? Can I go to the implementation? This is types. All right, we're in the client, so we have to instantiate it somewhere. So it's got to be in the constructor. Yeah, here we go. We have this fetch. Is this... All right, so that's just the normal fetch. So we're not doing anything. All right, it's probably... All right, let's go back. After request. And that's probably going to be in this. It's possible that that's the problem. Let's go up here. Back to the initialize. After request is a no-op by default. Okay. So it's probably the response serializer then, or validate response. So it goes through this first. No JSON parsing there. Okay. How about our deserializer? It's right here. Anyone want to take bets on if this works? Should we take bets? Can I run a poll? Does this work? Yeah, nah. Start poll. All right, let me go get this rebuilt while the poll's running. Oh, you guys are confident. npm run build. Plants. Isn't second test already impossible from first test? If text.length is greater than... Oh, you're right. Yo, Nihil might be onto something here. Can we do a response? What does the response have on it? So the right fix. Yeah, honestly, you should do more all-nighters. So really what we should do is like, God, what does the response have on it? Can I get anything useful from this URL? So we could do something like this actually, where we check if it has this in it. So we could do a try catch, and we'll take this, throw that there. Good morning, Bodie. Good morning, big man. Business dog is here. You good boys.
He's like, yeah, let me put my paws down.
Good morning, Bodie.
Hi, big guy.
Did you get your breakfast? Is it time?
He already ate.
Oh, is it time? Go tell her.
He already ate.
Get your second breakfast, Bodie.
Bodie, we don't get second breakfast. Don't listen to that.
Any chance you could make me a coffee?
I'm a little busy.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
All right, so get the users queue, player queue.
Oh, my goodness. Listen. You want to go eat Dad a coffee? Come on.
So this definitely is not right. Yeah, it's not running right now, Ender. It's because I have the server down. So what do we really want to catch here, right? We could do something like the response doesn't have anything that useful on it. Response type. Will response type tell me? I'll refund you in a second, Ender. What can this return? Nothing. Okay, that doesn't help us at all. Is JSON parse its own error type? Can I just be like Mozilla JSON parse? When did this come? Is raw JSON? That's interesting. Syntax error. So let's say if error instance of syntax error and is it instance of and where's my and at? And response.url.contains includes. Yeah, it's includes. I always forget those. Quayu. We'll say we're just gonna ignore it, right? We'll just say return JSON.parse, and we'll just parse like an empty freaking object. Otherwise, we'll throw our error. And let's add some logging in here. Console.error, and we'll say error in Spotify API client deserialize. And let's log that guy. And this will be a string error, not strong. That'll be string. Okay. Let's grab that, and we'll do a console.log, changing that. We caught the correct error. All right, let's remove our node modules. Oh, I guess I could do that, huh? Change to vendor, yep, and we're gonna rebuild, great. npm I. Oh, I guess I have to cast that. Okay, let's try that. All right, so we're rebuilt, back up there, bun I, bun start, and let's return, let's grab a song. There it is. Jesus Christ, Spotify. That's so bad, dude. Okay, chat, take a lesson. If you are ever working on public APIs, you need to have smoke tests and end-to-end tests on every deploy for your public endpoints. Because what happened here is they must have changed the response type
Functions
of
describe
this
the
endpoint.
world.
And it is returning text now rather than JSON. And they haven't updated their public API client. Let's see if anyone opened an issue for this. I'm still one of the most recent. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys were. This is what made us patch and fork the client in the first place. Okay, here comes another one. What was the name of that? We can get rid of these logs because we fixed the problem. And then it was the player. What do we call that? Can I link to this? Add item to playback queue no longer returns valid JSON and is breaking the client. A change must have been made to the add item to playback queue API endpoint, as it now returns text, just the track ID, and this library makes the assumption that all endpoints return valid JSON. This is causing a syntax error in so dumb. A syntax error to be thrown when where is that key? JSON.parse is called here. I have so many custom patches in this freaking... Spotify should just hire me to lead their freaking TypeScript API team, because this is insane. Minimal repro is a one-liner. Yeah, I mean, the reproduction is like literally just call that endpoint. I have that right. Content type is fine. Let me take a screenshot. Command, what is it? Command Shift 5. Yeah, there we go. Grab this. Grab that. And then we'll come over here. And I'm just going to circle this. Command C. Delete.
Functions describe the world.
Remarkable. All right, let me catch up on chat here. Watching surely public API. Yeah, yak.app. Yep, exactly. Okay, so now let's go add. Let's go deploy this back to our server because we know this is working now. So let's do a add, a commit, fix Spotify's problems for them again. Thanks, Boo. Git push, and let's do a fly deploy. What's gonna happen is they're gonna see that and they're gonna change it back. Well, actually, we should be okay. That was just the built-in OS X screenshot. If you press Command-Shift-5, it'll bring that up. If I could get it, Command-Shift-5. Command-Shift-5. There we go. That's crazy. This is crazy that this happened. Their own API docs break. Jesus. Okay. Good morning, Kyle. We just fixed more problems for Spotify because they broke their frickin' API in a non-backwards compatible way without any sort of versioning and didn't update their SDK clients. All right. So let's make sure that fly's running. We should have a running machine right now. We are. We also need to change the queue time. Where is that? We don't have that open. We want to go to, what is that file? The file is song. There we go. This should be every 5 seconds. Incompetence is expensive, okay? Well, what's crazy, Dan, is that their own API docs are broken and wrong, which is not the first time that that's happened. Which surely this has to have broken stuff inside their own company because, like, it's wrong. But you're right. There's definitely less love here. I mean, if you look, there's been like there's not even a develop branch anywhere. It's just main. There's no pull requests. Assuming this dude doesn't work at Spotify. Yeah, I assume he's just some random guy. And this surely, I bet if we go look at like other Go Spotify client, this has to have, well, they probably handled it better. Yeah, you're probably right, Dan. Okay. So let's request another song and make sure this is working. That's from Apple. Let's just grab something from here. I don't know what we want to listen to. Let's listen to this. Copy song link. Paste that in. Enter. There we go. And then we should see in the on screen. Now, yeah, okay. Fixed. The next thing we want to solve is the Nix timer. Right? So the Nix timer's on there. And I gave you a 2-day detour. Well, I'm glad you did, because like I thought I broke something and I did not. I just had to fix Spotify's. Honestly, I should just fork Spotify's freaking TypeScript SDK and just be the one to maintain it, because they can't handle the responsibility of building an SDK for their own public API. Although that's more work than I want to do. No, like literally though, Sentient, we have so many changes to our vendored version of this. Like, where's the first issue? This is extremely bad. Provided access token strategy and access token helpers refresh cached access token do not properly refresh the access token. Like, I just slurred those words together. But like, the core thing that this is supposed to do, it doesn't do. So this is what caused me to vendor and fork this in the first place. And like, I spelled it out for them how to fix this. Great job. Prevent, you wrote that SDK, by the way, Pravan. You're fired. They never fixed it. I didn't open a PR because my fix is pretty custom to this. Like, I wrote a bunch of custom code to make this work for my needs. It's not my issue that got a phone interview today. Might be looking at C# dev. Badger, if you get the C# dev job, your only job once you're in is to start writing services in F#. My Spotify fork, it is, but it's currently vendored in this repo. My fork that's up to date is vendored in here. All right, let's see if we can figure out now the volume mounts properly for Fly. So let's just get out of here and get a clean slate and go to Fly, and in here we want this, and the destination is not going to be this. That's what I screwed up the other day. This is going to be data/Nix timer. And then in our Docker file, let's go to our Docker file. We want a volume that is at data/ do this, data/ that, yeah. And then we want to copy. No, we don't. Is that all I have to do?
Functions
Data migration tools in
describe
F#? Hell
the
yeah.
world.
Functional programming languages are great for data migrations. Actually, FP languages are great for anything that's critical because it's going to force you to deal with errors much better. All right, is that how we want to properly set this up? No. How do we do this? I never remember how to do Docker containers. I want to volume mount. Didn't I ask this yesterday? Volumes. I don't know how to do this. I wish there was a tutorial. Oh, let's go. Tutorial. It's a beautiful painting in the background. Blah, blah, blah. Oh god, I have to write bash. Guys, I'm scared. Did he? Oh god. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We don't have to be scared of bash. Bad cop will be proud. Shout out bad cop. Did bad cop delete their There we go. All right, no fork bombs in this script. Regrettably. All right, so let's go ahead and I don't know if I need this volume yet. We'll come back to that. But there is not a .fly directory. He's definitely said to put in a .fly directory, right? .fly. So let's do .fly /scripts /00-volume.shell. Do that. We also have to create our volume. I don't think I made my volume yet. So let's do fly volumes list. Yeah, we don't have any. So let's do fly volumes create nix timer. Yes. I want to put it in ORD. Where's ORD at? Okay. Got that. And we can close these. And let's go to our fly scripts. All right, so we'll say if, get this, if our, where's my dash? There it is. It's gonna be /data / would we say nix timer? Then, oh, we need semicolon. What's that second if statement doing? If not directory that. So we'll just take this bit. We want to copy. What is this copying from? I don't know where this is copying from. What is the context where this copies from? I don't know. It's coming from. Actually, I have an idea. We can do this easier than what I'm trying to do right here. This is definitely hacky, but we can go. That's really good. Okay. Destination. So let's do a fly deploy. And we should see volumes. Yeah. How do Docker volume? So now we can do fly SSH console. All right. If we go up a directory, do we have data? We do have data. Nix timer. Okay. There. Here's this. Good. So we want to copy up to up a directory, into app, into source, into Nix timer, persistence.json, and we want to put that here. Okay. The hell is lost and found? Okay. So that should be persisted. So now we just have to update our code to read from that, right? In Nix timer client, rather than it reading from source, let's make an environment variable. We'll say persistence path is going to be yield star file system or fs dot exists, and we'll say slash data slash nix timer slash persistence dot json. Just do this as easy as possible. We'll do that. And then in here, we also wanted to path. And do we do any more with that path? Do we do anything in the API? I don't think so, because it all comes through the same client. Okay. So let's actually add some logging here to validate before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Oh, I do need to redeem some people's points before I forget about that. Reject all, reject the refund. There we go. Everyone should have their points back. Where did we do the file system read? We'll just say yield star effect dot log info. We'll say using all right. All right, let's go watch the logs while we're at it. We should see this redeploy in a second. I'm still like in disbelief at how bad Spotify is at maintaining their API. It's bananas, y'all. All right. Everything looks like it's running. We did have a weird log up there. Instance refused connection. Is your app listening on 00? All right. Using path. Okay, so it found it. It did find it. Let's go. So now we should be able to... All right, chat. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's go actually update our Nix config. We'll go here. All right, we're going to start the Nix timer. We're going to do a little Nix Flake update. Nix timer is started. We should see the overlay start. Come on. Come on. Yes, it's running. We've got the Nix timer running. All right, let's add this. Nix Flake update. Okay, we'll do that. We're going to do a little DWC action. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Everything's looking good. Let's go. What is happening right now? Oh, God. That's not a good sign. We're just going to pretend this didn't happen. Just going to clear this. This is exactly why we have the timer, chat. Because we end up spending more time fighting Nix than we ever intend. Let's do a commit, update. Yeah, sure. Push. Let's do a git pull. We're going to do a Nix Flake update again. We just did Nix Flake update. DWC. Come on, baby. I believe. Did the timer... Oh, good. It formatted correctly. Let's go. All right, we'll try running this command. Chat, this is exactly why we built this project, was to handle shit like this and track it. I'm so stoked we got... Oh, Kyle. And there's a bunch of people here now that didn't see this earlier, but chat, look at this fucking email. Look at this email. We're going to Berlin, baby. Oh, God, I just lost it. Hey, Priv, you're going, right? I'll get to hang out with you here. Priv, if you're not going, I'm going to be so pissed at you. Priv, come on. Come on, everyone's gonna be there. We gotta hang out. All right, let's try running this command here. See if we can fix the... I'm not privileged to repair pass. Thank you. Rip. Let me grab that link. This is... If you ever wanted to know what all the rage, not rage, what all the, what's the expression? Do you ever want to know what, let's just say what Nix is all about? Comma, here you go. I love the thumbnail. That's so good. Well, you better do your best to get there, Priv. I would love to hang out, dude. That would be so fun. Is this even doing anything right now? Can't watch the clip? Why can't you watch the clip? Oh yeah, Twitter started blocking. Like, is this what happened to you? I think fucking Twitter's being petty as fuck. It works for you? Okay, well, I'm glad it's working for some of y'all. What is happening right now? This is not good. This is already... Come on, Nix. I would love to know if this is like... how can we check this? We could do like activity. I mean, this isn't really going to tell us much, probably. Ah! This is going well already this morning. Very glad that Nix is treating us right. Oh, let's go. I only have one meeting today. Let's go. I have no idea yet, Priv. I have no clue. I haven't even thought that far yet. All right, this is looking good. Looking good so far. We're looking good. 70, 80 out of 115. Uh-huh. If I go, I might reach out to you and the camel crew and check in again. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let me blur that. Okay. It doesn't deploy, it doesn't show the, I missed that sentient. Let me look. Okay. The good news is we are done configuring next for the day though. So let's, here we go. 11, I see. Let's see if this. That's so good. I love this. All right, now the real test though is if we can redeploy and that volume mount persists, right? So if we come back to our Twitch and we come in here and let's just do a fly deploy. The real test will be if that volume mount actually persists. It looks like it did. Let's just do a quick little test where we start the Nix timer again. Oh no! It didn't. Devastating. God, I hate dealing with DevOpsy shit. God, you should figure this out for me because I don't want to do this. It got overwritten. Why did that get overwritten? I bet it didn't write to disk. I bet when we stopped the machine, this didn't actually happen. So let's add that here. Oh, I'm not in. Oh, I am in an effect. So every time we stop the timer, we'll write to the disk. Let's see if that works. What up, Sanji? All right, I'm feeling warmed up on my keyboard too. Well, that's redeploying. Let's ah. Ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby. Okay. That deployed. So that's deployed. Let's look at our next timer. Let's go ahead and refresh this thing. And if we start, we should get our timer going, which within 5 seconds, we should see it start running. Yep. And now let's just stop it. We were running it for 10 seconds, right? Now, if I go and we SSH into our machine, excuse me, if we SSH into our console again, and we go to data/nix timer, and we cat the persistence. Okay, we see the total time there is 10 seconds. That's what we want. So, if we redeploy, I would hope that that persists. All right, we're starting. Okay, that looks good. Back into the console. Right now our overlay still looks good. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got the volume mount working. Let's go. Oh, thank the Lord. First try. So all of the problems that I wanted to solve today, we got done. 10 minutes ahead of schedule. We figured out why the song queue wasn't working. It's because Spotify is dog water at managing their API. We fixed it, we patched it, we opened an issue on their GitHub. And then we debugged our volume persistence on Fly.0. Let's go. I didn't even take my ADHD medication today. So, boom. How about that? Actually, I don't know if I will be taking ADHD meds for a while because my insurance changed and the pharmacy tried to charge me $400. And we ain't about that life. Okay, so that's working. Man, I feel good. I don't think I'm going to write any more code on stream today, so I'm just going to switch over to just chatting for the rest of the time. Let's get this committed. And we'll talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. I take Vyvanse. And Vyvanse is really good for me. I take Vyvanse and then I also take Lexapro for anxiety. And like, I'm on pretty low doses of both, but they so significantly improve my quality of life. So I'm pretty annoyed that my insurance is causing my Vyvanse to be $400, which I'm not going to pay for. But my psychiatrist called my insurance company, so we'll see. Okay, so tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to start working on, I don't know if y'all remember, we built this little app here that lets people like generate these like mail to link things for like sending, like I can come down here, let's just say Dylan Mulroy, add referral. I have this, right? And like I can just do like this preview email thing. I don't know what the fuck this is, but like it fills out this email, right? We are going to build this thing into our actual project bucket list app. I only started taking ADHD meds like a year ago, a little less than a year ago.
Functions describe
So I did not
the
take them in
world.
college. I only got diagnosed with ADHD like a year ago. We're going to migrate it into Project Bucket List, which is down for some reason. We probably want to go to the develop branch. So if we come here, I don't even know. We'll just do another one of these. And this is going to hopefully take us through our sign-up flow. Well, there's a problem there. It's because I'm not looking at our develop branch. But the app we've been working on for my freelance client, we are going to merge the mail, this like little app thing, into the main dashboard. So that's what we're going to start working on tomorrow. So yeah, chat. And then I have a meeting early next week. Well, maybe not early. I have a meeting next Wednesday with the client to talk about parsing that Excel file, which is, where is that at? This beast right here, which let's try opening that with Sheets right here. So we have to figure out how to parse this son of a bitch into a data schema in Postgres. And, oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Right. So I think sheet 2, sheet 5, or analysis and funnel draft. I think these things are things the client made, and these get data. None of these have formulas on it, which are really annoying. What up, Noons? Thanks for the follow, Entourage. They gave me Atom OX team, which is an SNRI. So all it did was depress me as a way of treating my ADHD. Have you considered using structured data schemas from schema DTS? It may help normalize the data schema. I think what we're gonna do, this is the part this Excel parsing is the part I want to do with Rust. And then write a little Axon server. Rust, Excel. I think we're gonna use Calamine. Yeah, I think we're going to try to use this with Rust. And then we're going to be able to deserialize into a struct, hopefully. And then we're going to persist it to Supabase. So we'll get to write, I don't know if there's a Rust Supabase client. Rust Supabase. Yep, maybe. No, we'll just use a normal. I don't want to do it over REST. We'll just use a normal. I don't know what the standard crate is for database stuff, but yeah, we're gonna get into some Rust hopefully next week once I get more context on this sheet and how I just need to understand this data so I can make good decisions about how it's parsed and stored. And right now I don't feel like I have that, but we do have file uploads working for this, which is good. So that's what's coming up over the next couple days. But for now, let's find somebody to raid because it's time for me to get to work. We've got Christoph going. We've got someone working on Golang and Vue. We've got Prime. Do we want to go to Christoph doing Zig, Sudo doing Golang and Vue, or Prime? Anyone have strong thoughts or opinions? Prime? All right, let's raid Prime. Where did my thing go? All right, y'all. We'll catch you tomorrow.
By nonsense type masturbation. That felt good. That felt good. Okay? That felt good. Thank you, Demo Roy.
Functions describe